It has been revealed that the co-pilot of the ill-fated flight that crashed in Nepal on Sunday lost her husband in a plane crash 16 years earlier. Yeti Airlines Flight 691 crashed into a gorge near the tourist town of Pokhara, killing all on board in the country's worst air disaster in 30 years, according to Anju Khatiwada. Her husband, Deepak Pokhrel, was also co-piloting a Yeti Airlines flight when he died, and his death inspired Anju to pursue a career in aviation. Anju's grief became her motivating force while she was distraught over her loss and alone with their young child. She was a determined woman who stood up for her dreams and fulfilled her husband's dreams, said family member Santosh Sharma. Deepak was in the cockpit of a twin-otter prop plane carrying rice and food to the western town of Jumla in June 2006 when it crashed and caught fire, killing all 9 people on board. Anju was on her way to becoming a pilot 4 years later, overcoming numerous obstacles to train in the United States. She joined Yeti Airlines after qualifying. Anju was a trailblazer, one of only 6 female pilots employed by the airline, and she had flown nearly 6,400 hours. She was a full captain at the airline who had done solo flights, Yeti Airlines Sudarshan Bartala explained. She was a courageous woman. Anju later remarried and had a second child while pursuing her career. Friends and family say she was a joy to be around and adored her job. The fact that she and her first husband died in this manner is a tragedy within a tragedy. Parts of the plane Anju was co-piloting lay scattered on the banks of the river Seti at the crash site in Pokhara, strewn like battered pieces of a broken toy. A small section of the plane lay on the gorge, windows intact and Yeti Airlines green and yellow logo visible. This week's tragedy has reignited a debate about airline safety in the Himalayan country, where hundreds have died in air accidents in recent decades. Several factors have been blamed for Nepal's poor airline safety record over the years. Mountain terrain and frequently unpredictable weather can be difficult to navigate and are frequently cited as reasons. Others, however, point to outdated aircraft, lax regulations, and inadequate oversight as equally significant factors. It's still unclear what caused the crash on Sunday. An Indian passenger captured the final moments of a Nepal Airlines flight. Families of those killed waited outside the Pokhara hospital for their relatives' bodies to be released after post-mortem examinations. Bimsan Ban said in the bitter cold January air that he hoped to take his friend Nira back to her village soon so that her last rites could be performed. Nira Shantiel, 21, was a singer who flew with Yeti Airlines frequently. Low-cost air travel has become a popular and affordable way for the country's middle class to traverse the mountainous country. Nira, who had relocated to Kathmandu, was on her way to perform at a music festival in Pokhara. She was a very talented artist and used to sing folk songs. She would often sing spontaneously, Bimsan said, his eyes red from crying. I have no words to describe the loss.